Family and friends of an 80-year-old Cuyahoga Falls woman say they found their loved one with bruises and sitting in her own waste while in a local nursing home. For months now, that same home has been on a federal list of some of the worst elderly care facilities in the country. Tonight, News 5 investigator Jonathan Walsh continues our nursing home investigations, and Jonathan is with us now. So the home is listed as a special focus facility. What's that?
Right. So the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, Rob, maintains a list of the homes that have performed so poorly that CMS puts them in this focused program, ideally to help them improve. But as we've reported, federal inspectors say the program is not working. And for the SFF home called Blossom Care Center of Cuyahoga Falls, we noticed a bad review online and reached out to the person who wrote it to find out more.
Carla Hikes describes her Aunt Lueva Hikes as a spunky 80-year-old, but also someone who had fallen on hard times.
She unfortunately lost her house, and she was septic.
Carla says that's how Lueva ended up in the nursing home called Blossom Care Center of Cuyahoga Falls, which changed its name from Continuing Healthcare of Cuyahoga Falls. Friend Becky Biddle also helps with Lueva.
She's appreciative. She tells us all the time, tell Becky thank you, and thank you, Carla. I don't know what I'd do without you guys.
The women say Lueva has needed their extra help because she's not getting the care she needs at the home. For example, Becky wrote this review online.
Pipe broke and the ceiling had caved in, so they had to move her. So they moved her to this little, it looked like a closet, but it was supposedly a room, and she hadn't gotten a shower for at least 2 weeks.
The home posted an apology and asked Becky to reach out, which Becky says she has, and for various issues. The women say there have been times Lueva has sat in her own waste.
I think it's just absolutely disgusting. They had no Depends for her, so they had to be, you know, we had to go out and purchase them.
They tell us she's fallen often.
Bruises, lots of bruises.
Done her tailbone. She's hurt her tailbone really, and then sometimes she'll have bruises on her knees.
The women say Lueva has been in this home since when it was called Continuing Healthcare of Cuyahoga Falls, that was a special focus facility. Even with changing the name to Blossom Care Center of Cuyahoga Falls in May of 2024, the home is still on that list, according to the Ohio Department of Health. SFF homes are labeled by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services as having some of the worst continuing problems among nursing homes in the United States. Inspection reports from just last year show the Cuyahoga Falls home was cited after several residents had falls, 2 with injuries. In April, the facility did not ensure staff did not neglect a resident, then did not report that neglect, investigate it, or take required corrective action. In a June inspection, repeated falls with actual harm to a resident. That cause not thoroughly investigated. And in December of 2024, a 92-page inspection report shows many deficiencies, including the home failed to provide sufficient nursing staff. In each of those inspections, the home responded with fixes like revised staffing policy, staff re-education, new interventions, and more. Becky and Carla say elderly care in general is difficult to watch.
People don't care about seniors. You know, you put them in a nursing home, they're there.
Sad.
It is. It's very sad.
The nursing home at 300 East Bath Road has been in the Special Focus Facility program for more than 20 months. We asked CMS why so long, especially when a recent federal report said the SFF program is not working. CMS would not go on camera with us, but did send a lengthy statement saying, in part, it continuously evaluates and strengthens the SFF program. It's now in general for nursing homes, emphasizing the prevalence of falls for SFF selection. For Lueva, Becky tells us she left a voicemail with the state describing Lueva's treatment at the home and hoping to file a complaint.
Which I did call. I left a message. I've never heard anything back.
What do you think about that?
It's ridiculous. They don't care.
These women say they care, not only for Lueva, but for many others.
She's not the only one there that's going through this, and if we don't speak up now, then it's just going to be the same.
Same for everybody.
We asked Blossom Care Center of Cuyahoga Falls multiple times for an on-camera interview. We never heard anything back. So the big question here, who's really making sure people like Lueva Hikes is being taken care of? And what about lack of staffing that kind of keeps popping up over and over in general among nursing homes as a major problem? Well, in our next report, you'll see getting answers to those questions is not easy. That story's coming up on Thursday, Rob.
I would imagine it's not easy getting answering those questions. My goodness,
100%.
but we know that you'll keep asking them as well.
Indeed.
And that comes up in a few days. We're not done today yet, are we, Katie?
No, because another nursing home that Jonathan has investigated that was closed by the state will be up for auction in May. In January, AG Yost got a court order to shut down the House of Laredo after inspection showed real and present danger to the residents there. All of those people who live there have since been transferred elsewhere. And now the building, again, will be up for auction starting May 11th.